Thumbelina. Loneliness has a way of turning silence into a prayer. In a house where only shadows lived, an old woman whispered to a seed made of starlight. She didn't ask for gold or youth. She asked for a soul to fill the hollow spaces of her heart. The petal opened like a velvet curtain on a cosmic stage. Born from a wish, Lina stepped into a world that felt too vast to be real. She was a masterpiece of porcelain and light, a tiny breath in the lungs of a sleeping giant. Her bed was a walnut shell, her blankets the scented breath of violets. In the safety of the cottage, she dreamt of things a flower could never know. But the moon is a jealous observer, and windows are never as closed as they seem. From the murky depths of the marsh, a shadow crept. It was a creature of mud and greed, seeing beauty not as a gift, but as a possession. Without a sound, the night was stolen, and Lina's cradle became her drifting prison on the dark water. She awoke to a sky that had no walls. Surrounded by the relentless flow of the river, Lina wept. Her tears fell into the water like liquid diamonds, ripples of sorrow that reached the ears of those who dwell beneath the surface. Kindness is often found in the silent places. Moved by her grief, the silverfish bit through her emerald chains. The current took her, a leaf on a wild journey, moving faster than fear toward a horizon she had never dared to imagine. The forest was a labyrinth of wonders. For a time, Lina was the guest of the sun. She lived on the nectar of grace and slept in the bells of foxgloves. It was a golden dream, but even the longest day must eventually surrender to the dusk. Summer is a fickle friend. As the first frost bit the air, the colors faded into ash. The butterflies vanished, and the wind turned into a ghostly howl. Lina wrapped herself in a withered leaf, her warmth fading like a dying ember in the snow. In the roots of the grain, she found a stale sanctuary. The field mouse offered grain and walls of dirt, but the price was a slow erasure of her spirit. To survive is not the same as to live, and the earth felt heavy upon her heart. In the deepest corridor, she found the fallen angel. A swallow, built for the clouds, lay trapped in the cold silence of the mud. To the others, he was a burden. To Lina, he was a mirror of her own stolen freedom. She could not let the sky die. Every night, she brought him the nectar of hope. a drop of water, a whispered song, a prayer for a beating wing. Life is a stubborn flame, and under Lina's touch, the bird's heart began to drum a rhythm of defiance against the dark. The Lord of the Tunnels offered her a kingdom of shadows. He promised safety from the storm, but demanded she forget the blaze of the sun. Lina looked at the black pearl and saw only the void. She realized that some safety is just a slower way to fade away. "Fly with me," the bird whispered in her soul. With a leap of shattering faith, she left the dust behind. They tore through the earth's crust, breaking into the limitless gold of the morning. The air tasted of salt and secrets, and the horizon belonged to them. They reached a land where the flowers were made of stolen rainbows. There, she met others who spoke the language of petals. As she stepped onto a throne of lily light, her own wings unfurled, not of feathers, but of pure, shimmering thought. She was finally home. Every story begins with a single seed of courage. Lina's journey wasn't about the size of her steps, but the depth of her spirit. For those who feel too small for this world, remember, even the tiniest bloom can shatter the strongest cage.